Welcome back to another episode of our podcast, Tech Students. Every time we try to bring new and innovative guests from the industries. This time we have a young engineer from Vicharak.in. The students who are studying in BTech and MCA or BCA are well knowing about the Vicharak. Welcome Devang bhai for this podcast.
Yeah, thank you. I'm a systems developer in Vicharak actually, and uh, we will explore many things in this session.
Fine, fine. So, Devang bhai, can you briefly tell uh, for the newer or unknown students that what the Vicharak is and what it is doing and what is your exact role at Vicharak?
So basically, Vicharak is a high performance computing developer. Actually, you can say it in this way. So we are developing edge devices. So edge devices is basically, let's say you have a case scenario like you want to control traffic signals and you want to do it in a smart way. So on top of this traffic signals, if you put a device, that is your edge device. So we are basically developing that kind of edge devices, and we want it to be smarter, we want it to be faster, we want it to be achieving high performance computing, parallel computing. So we are kind of focused in that scenario. And in Vicharak we have many boards we have made with FPGAs, with different companies, with different CPUs, NPUs, and different TPUs as well. We'll discuss it in.
Fine, fine. So, Devang bhai, we have found that basically you are a, computer engineer.
Yeah, I'm computer engineer.
So, how did you enter this high performance computing that is based on a hardware? What triggers you?
So actually, I was very keen in this field. So I wanted to explore what is computer, how everything works from a single bit to how actually LLMs work, how actually machine learning works, how actually robots work, how actually automation works. So I was very keen into this thing. I am a computer engineer, but in back of in my mind, I was like, okay, uh, how transistor works, how a bit works. So from that scenario, actually, I learned a lot. Uh, After coming to Vicharak, I learned even many things. Before that, even when I was in ninth or 10th, I think I started this journey. I started exploring Arduino. I started exploring CNC machines. My first project was CNC machine basically, and from there on, uh, I think I will keep doing this thing.
Fine. So basically, you are getting into for which you had a passion earlier,
Yeah,
and regarding this, you have explored the basic things like
yeah,
Arduino
yeah,
during your school time and in the college
yeah,
time, and later on, due to the interest and curiosity for understanding the core part of everything, you have entered into this domain. Very good.
yeah,
Your I found your designation is a system engineer.
yeah.
So if you can tell our students what a typical system engineer do in a company like Vicharak.
Okay, so system engineering is let's say you want to do build some kind of own architecture. It is not just an hardware architecture. It can be a software architecture. So when you see an NPU, there should be a uh, architecture behind that. That should be a software architecture behind it. So you might have heard about TensorFlow. You might have heard about PyTorch. So those kind of things are considering a architecture. So they are having a architecture, and that is what I am doing right now. So we are making our own architectures, and on top of that architecture you'll going to run many applications. So basically I'm working on architecture called like you might have heard about Periplex. It is a Vicharak's own application. So I have worked on upon that basically. And uh, system engineer just not do I'll say just architecture. he will definitely understand everything whichever comes around in the picture. Let's say if I want to develop some protocol, so we should be knowing about, okay, this is the CPU. Now how can I uh, put this algorithm in a manner that it runs on efficiently on this device.
Okay, okay. So basically, a student can know that whatever the smart things or the things happenings around the world in the technology domain,
Yeah,
the backbone of it is a system
system
engineer,
engineer. Yeah.
because newer architectures,
Mm,
newer applications,
yeah.
newer innovations,
Yeah.
these all are led by the system
Sy-
engineers from the behind the scene.
behind the scene. Yeah.
Right. So students, if you are really interested to have uh, path breaking kind of a thing or a disruptive kind of a thing, then a system engineer is the way, is a path that can lead you in a charging position in any technological advances. Right, right. So we do have Internet of Things IoT in our curriculum of BCA and MCA, and I'm sure that in BTech also the Internet of Things
Yeah.
subject is there. So primarily for the layman person, can you tell how the IoT is connected with robotics?
So actually, basically, those are first of all two separate things. First of all, because IoT just considers like it is in the name, right? Internet of Things. So basically, whatever you do with uh, smart devices, let's say edge devices or your Arduino or ESP, let's say. So if you are pushing your data onto server, or if you're doing some work on via connecting via Wi-Fi, and you're doing something over that, then that is called an IoT. But robotics is not just IoT; it is like a vast field. Uh, IoT can be a part of a robotics, but robotics is a very vast field. In that robotics, you will need a systems developer. You will need a architecture. You will need many protocols to be part of it. So and you have to have a knowledge about many protocols as well. You should be knowing about, okay, I have let's say if I give you a scenario of uh, just navigation robot, let's say, which uh, let's say smart trolley or something. Let's say I want to put something onto that, and it traverses through a path and goes to somewhere else. Let's say if I want to if I want to deliver something to another in the same floor, I want to pass this thing to someone else. I'll just put a thing onto the trolley. It should go there, right? But how it will go? So first of all, what we need to do is we should be figuring out, okay, we are going to do this with cameras, we are going to do this with ultrasonic sensors, we are going to do this thing with uh, let's say lidar. But this all things uh, come into picture, and systems developer will decide, okay, how we are going to make it. So we have heard about Tesla, right? Tesla makes automatic cars, but now how it is doing, it is using cameras for that. We know many ADAS features right now in many many
Many
cars,
cars are
right? So those features are not just provided by uh, camera. There are multiple kind of uh, radar system. There is a lidar system as well. But to accommodate every data and putting it all together and working on that is a robotics part.
great, great, great. So you have given a clear idea that IoT and robotics are not same.
Yeah.
IoT is a very subset of a
Yeah. Yeah.
bigger picture,
Bigger picture.
and the bigger picture is a robotics,
Yeah.
and
Bigger
it
picture is.
includes not only IoT but many other concepts and many other technologies are
Yeah.
playing a pivotal role
Yeah.
in making successful or making the development of robotics.
Robotics.
So, right, students may have better idea about the difference between IoT and robotics. Uh, Now, suppose if a student of undergraduate wanted to enter into the field of robotics, because nowadays, Even many small coaching institutes are
Yeah,
claiming that we are teaching robotics,
robotics.
and many small courses are there. But if a if a really a serious students wanted to enter in the world of robotics, and he wanted to make a career in robotics,
Yeah,
either as a system engineer or some other
yeah.
roles, then what a student should do? What could be the defined path for them if they are interested?
So actually, first thing they should do is start asking questions, right?
Great.
So if I am having a phone in my hand, but if I don't know what is behind that, then I'm not asking, I'm not doing anything, I'm just using it. This is just an application. But if you want to do any kind of automation or any kind of robotics, you should be knowing, okay, what is going behind this. Okay, so if once you know about that, you will start learning, okay, I can choose this path, I can do this way, I can uh, let's say I've seen many small companies uh, marketing like, okay, we are providing robotics, and I'm seeing they are providing kits, they are providing many things, but uh, people around that just using that kit, they just put all together and they are calling it, okay, we have explored robotics. But from my perspective, it is not just a robotics. When you don't have anything, when you are thinking, okay, I am going to put this in a way that this will work, so this is robotics, this is engineering, this is how it should be. Because if you are if you are engineer and if you are just using like previous things, or if you are just putting all together, that is nothing new which you have developed. If you're doing something new, if you want to do something, you just go deeper, try asking questions every time, in everything. Let's say, what is CPU, what uh, what is protocols, how it is working. If I'm we nowadays use LLMs, right? So try go deeper into this. Okay, how LLM works, how robotics actually, in how robots drive, how robots walks, how they navigate. Just start asking that questions. So if you ask those kind of questions, if you go to GitHub, find a good algorithm, find a good source, try understanding that, and you will start exploring robotics. Okay, this is how things are working. Whatever I was thinking is right. And uh, then you will collect everything together, and you can make your own robots. You can start automating your home as well. You can do smart home automation and everything around that.
Great, great. So asking question and exploring the things are the only way
Yeah,
to enter in
yeah,
any field.
yeah,
All right, students. So keep exploring about the domain. Keep exploring the GitHub kind of a platform, and so many other things are there that you can do to have a serious career in the field of robotics. You just mentioned about LLM in your
yeah.
answer. So is a Vicharak or any member of Vicharak is also touching the field of AI in
Yeah,
any way?
yeah. So we are making our own inference engine, that is Gati, which runs on FPGA. So what is inference engine basically? So when you want to run any kind of LLM or any kind of CNN is basically image detection or object detection or kind of thing. And LLM is, right? You use Chat GPT nowadays. So behind that, it runs on a inference engine. So you might have heard that I need so much GPU, so many GPUs to run the inference, to do the inference, to run the AI stuff, right? So on top of the GPUs, what do you run? Like, we run games on GPUs. Then how we ported that thing, the GPU, in a manner that, okay, right now we are running AI onto that. So
Okay.
so that is what we are developing in our case. So we are working with inference engine. We have made our own inference engine for sure, and we are trying to even uh, put architecture for that as well. So we have a um, let's say we know we have like multiple architectures for from multiple models. uh, like many students might be familiar of ChatGPT. Many students would be familiar with Llama or Quen or something. But that is not just it. If you try, just take that models, train it by your data set, and try to implement your things onto that, and then you will get idea, okay, this is how things are working. Basically behind all of the AIs, basic thing is just, matrix multiplication, right?
Yes.
So matrix multi, if you can do efficient matrix multiplication efficiently, then you are doing AI efficiently. that is
Right, right.
that is the
So
basic thing,
Vicharak is also
trying to
are
achieve.
trying to achieve the things in AI and to support AI
Yeah,
for the good purpose.
yeah.
Great, great, great. So during your profile of a system engineer, do you get any opportunity to meet up the clients?
uh, yeah, for sure. So I have I've
Why I'm
seen.
asking this question exactly? Because I wanted to understand whether being a company like Vicharak, a system engineer, because in software we know that
Yeah,
how we can uh, get a requirement from a client and how we can convert the requirement into the prototype and finally a software.
yeah.
So in your case, how you convert the requirement of
Okay.
a client into a deliverables?
Okay, so a basic thing is there is first of all, in every industry there is a generic requirement, first thing, and the second thing is a particular client based requirement, right? So what we are focusing is generic requirements, not just client, because client requirements are uh, are to be very specific. So we are more of a you can say HP Dell kind of company. Not we are not of a, let's say, I might
Any
know the
retail software
retail
company?
software
Yeah,
company,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So basically
Very
what we are trying is we wanted to do a generic computing. So we will provide you modules for that. We will provide you discussions for that. We will provide you, help you in solving those problems. But we don't directly, okay, we
provide
provide
a
a,
B2C kind of
yeah,
a
B2C.
solution, right? So you are working in an upper layer where you are creating generic environment, generic protocol, generic architecture
Yes.
that can and that may
Mm,
solve thousands of
thousands
problem.
of problems, yeah,
Right, right, right.
eventually.
Very right. So during up to now, your job as a system engineer at Vicharak, which challenges you have faced after coming from the
Yeah.
uh, college?
So
What
actually,
was the challenges?
there are like many challenges. Even today itself, like in back of my mind, everything is going. But the things are, you will eventually find out the solutions. So what happens is, when you when you are stuck at something, like let's say at first I was stuck at some I2C based device, and it was not working for me. But what should I do now? So so I'll ask myself, okay, how can this be solved, first of all? And so there is just only one thing I can do to go deeper. So I'll explore what is I2C first of all, how device works, what is the protocol, and uh, how it should be. And by gathering that knowledge, actually you will find solutions, right?
Fine.
It is not like very quick solution. You won't get it like on the first day you are trying, right? You will get solutions after 2 years as well. You can get it by today as well. So it depends, but you will eventually get the knowledge of protocol. Not just protocol, you will get the knowledge of how things work. So how device work, how protocol work, how data will be sent, how data will be collected, and everything.
Yes. So you wanted to say that challenges are there,
Yeah,
challenges are every day,
yeah,
but one should not be afraid of the
yeah.
challenges.
Just go deeper, try
And
to explore that thing, and try to solve it.
try to solve it. And
Yeah,
your passion to solve the problem will only help you
yeah, yeah.
with
Obviously,
the
obviously.
passions.
Yeah, with
Right,
the
right.
best.
So, apart from the technical skill, what skills students should have to have a good career?
I think from my perspective, if you are healthy from your brain, that uh, that makes very good difference in your daily life. So I try to be healthy. First thing is that. So
How one can be healthy?
do gym, go for walk, go for like do
So good
daily schedule,
habits.
good habits, good food. That makes very huge difference in that, because uh, if you want to keep your mind 24 hours active, then it should be healthy, right? It
Yes,
is that
yes,
only.
yes.
So if you are healthy, you will have more ideas in your day. If you are healthy, you will see like daily uh, like you will automatically feel better. Okay, so I can do this challenge today. If I like, let's say I have not slept from 2 days consistently, I know that this uh, like now my tomorrow is not going to be good, because I won't be able to think uh, the way I was used to, right?
Okay. Okay. So how you keep yourself? Uh, how you keep yourself and save yourself from the distractions nowadays the Gen Z have? More
Yeah,
screen time,
yeah.
more partying, more going out. So, do you think being a serious, having a serious career would require lesser distractions?
Discipline. It is first thing is discipline actually. So you need a discipline in your life. If you have done something like let's say you have not slept for one day, or you have had many very good screen time, then in another day try to reduce it. First thing first, learn from yourself. Okay, this was my mistake, try to solve it first, then move. Because uh, as I told you, ask yourself, what is the solution for this? If you know this, then yeah, you are good to go, or you will automatically have solutions.
So, self awareness and
Yeah,
discipline plays a vital role in making a good career.
yeah,
Of course, it is okay to do
yeah. If you are
screen time and partying and
yeah,
other things, but when you are at work, when you are at solving a problem, try to focus on it, try to go
yeah,
deeper as much as possible, and ask good questions
yeah, ask good
that you have
questions.
said earlier. If you want to give, last but not least, if you want to give some advice to our students, uh, please, so that they can do
Okay.
great things.
So I'll when I was student, I was like lockdown was very good for me. Where in the lockdown, I started learning many things. Now I'm assuming there should be no lockdown in future years, but
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
But
yes,
so when you get a time, so whenever you get a time, try to explore things like this. So try to explore new ways you are interested in lockdown. I got my time. I was not going anywhere. I was not. I didn't have busy schedule. Today I have, but in that period I don't. I didn't have. So whenever you are free, try to do your whatever you are interested in. Just focus on that. Give some time into that. You will basically find out your solution. So basically, it is like you should be self-conscious.
yes, yes,
Automatically, you will find the ways. Automatically, so with experience, uh, you will get many ideas. You will find out many things. Yeah, this is my perspective. I'm very young. I don't know it is correct or not. Yeah, you are you are older
yes,
than me. You should be
yes,
knowing
yes,
about
yes,
that.
yes. Definitely, definitely. So students, we had a great interaction with Devang Bhai, and we have come to know many things that were unknowns for us. We have talked some known unknowns too. Uh, Thank you, Devang Bhai, for your presence, and uh, in future we will have
Surely, sure,
some
sure.
more podcast on interesting
Yeah, sure,
topics.
sure, sure.
Thank you very much,
And
and please do visit campus
yeah, yeah, and
again.
for every student who is seeing this, I'll say, whenever you will find a time, go visit us on wichark.in, or go find us on Discord. You will find many examples. You will find you will see many things you can do. You will see many things people are doing, and you will find out many things that, okay, you can contribute to as well. So go see those communities, find out your community, go to Reddit, go to GitHub, go to Discord and everything. You will find many projects, many things. Gen Z people like me is very much active on Discord and Reddit.
Yes.
Just go there, see what is happening around you, and you will find out many things around that.
Yes, definitely. I will put a Discord link, Discord servers link in a description of this podcast, so
Sure,
that
sure,
students can find out you and join the community.
sure, sure.
Thank you very much again, and we will be
Yeah,
in touch for another episodes.
for
So,
sure.
students, we have now ending. We are now ending our episode. I hope you have liked this episode. So, share and like us on Spotify and YouTube for more exciting episodes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.